A lot of people ask about powdery mildew on certain plants, and so I thought I'd do a TikTok and answer a couple questions. You can see that there is some powdery mildew on my plants here. This is a squash plant and a pumpkin plant in this area, all sort of intertwined together. And you can see that some of the leaves have a significant amount of powdery mildew on them. Some don't. So my approach to dealing with powdery mildew is pretty simple. For one, don't worry about it too much. It's not gonna be a major problem unless you let it get completely out of hand. So the best thing to do is try to prevent it by increasing air circulation by trimming some of the plant back. You don't want to cut so much back that you eliminate the plant's ability to complete photosynthesis, but trimming some of these back will help. So I came in here today and trimmed some back. I could still trim quite a bit and it would still have plenty of green to complete photosynthesis. But again, I'm not too concerned. A plant will survive and will produce and will do fine with a little bit of powdery mildew. The main things you want to look out for and eliminate are things that are looking chlorotic like this, like the leaves are yellowed. That can be a sign that photosynthesis is being impeded. There's a little bit of powdery mildew on this plant as well. This is a yellow crooked neck squash. And you can see that some of the leaves that are on the ground that have died have a little bit of mildew on them, but it's not a lot. What you can't do is get rid of it altogether by trimming the leaves off that have mildew. I do trim the leaves off that develop mildew and get rid of them, but you can't completely get rid of it because it's in the soil, it's on the other leaves, it's in the air. That's the nature of mildew. The spores sort of go everywhere. But despite the fact that some of these plants do have powdery mildew on them, you can see that they're still very healthy and they're still producing. This tomato plant has lots of tomatoes. This yellow crooked neck squash, I just harvested a crooked neck squash off of. The pumpkin plant is growing some nice sized pumpkins. The patty pan squash is still producing, and I harvested 2 giant patty pan squash earlier today. It is something that merits some concern, and it definitely is something that you want to work on and try to maintain and not let get out of hand. But as long as you're working on it and maintaining, then it's not going to become a problem and it's not going to prevent your plants from producing, which is the point.